Yes, Mike Tresser with the Indianapolis International Film Festival. I'm here with director Mike Salva of Back to Life, the animated short, which killed, actually, the audience reaction. What did you think of the audience reaction?
Killed in the good way.
You've done other movies that have killed in the bad way?
I don't want to talk about it right now. Well, I guess they laughed in all the right places, so that's good. It was supposed to be funny, so it's better than dealing with a quiet theater.
Now, so you wrote all the dialogue to that yourself. That's your sense of humor on the screen?
Yes. Although it was voiced by a couple of stand-up comedians in Nashville, Ryan Williams and Sean Parrott, both very talented, very funny people. And I was going to say, I think Ryan improvised one of the lines in the cartoon. We wound up leaving that in there. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it was just something that was going through my head, and I wound up scribbling on the script. Was scribbled on a piece of paper, basically about 30 minutes before it was time to record the dialogue.
So really, so you basically just winged it.
That's the way I write.
So if there's no deadline, it's not getting done?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I've heard that said before, that when it comes to films or any medium of art, it's never done. There just comes a point in time when somebody takes it away from you.
So, and then it was taken away from you. And you also mentioned this was done like as a project to show off some Adobe software.
Yeah, it was done specifically for a conference for Adobe. They just said, make a cartoon, and so, I mean, along with a couple of other videos that I had to make. But so I made a cartoon, and they just said monster theme, and that was it. Other than that, I get to do whatever I wanted. So
now the idea of the Frankenstein having a normal brain, is that something you kicked around before in your life, or is that just a stroke, like the Master Flash that just popped in your head a half hour before you had to film it?
A few weeks. I just thought it was just one of those things that just hit you. Hey, wouldn't this be funny if? But that was pretty much it.
And this obviously showing here in Indianapolis. Where else has this short been shown?
I can't remember every single one of them. I'm sorry. It's been in over 24 film festivals. This is only the second one that I've actually attended. Most of the time I don't go to these things, so it was kind of cool because I got to come here and actually get to see it up on the big screen, only for the second time. I actually get to see it in front of an audience. I make these cartoons. I'm by myself, sitting in a room in a t-shirt and boxer shorts, and nobody else is around, and it's very much made in a vacuum. And I just, by the time that I'm done with it, I'm just convinced that this is complete and total crap. So it's really a big relief when I actually get to see it in front of an audience and actually hear people laughing. Oh, good, they like it.
So I mean, do you find like coming to a festival like this is like inspiring? Like my work doesn't suck, or if it does suck, these people love my work, and that they get me, kind of thing. That it's encouraging to keep going.
Yes, it is an encouragement to actually see these things in front of an audience because, like I said, I'm usually not doing these things with. I mean, when we get to the animation process, I'm not really doing these with anybody else around, getting anybody else's feedback or anything like that. So yeah, I don't go to these things very often, but it's nice to actually come to a festival like this from time to time, actually get to, see it in front of an audience, actually get to meet the people who are involved with the festival, meet the people who actually watch the cartoons, and again, just get a little validation.
Great. Well, thanks a lot, Mike. Thanks for coming out. It's an awesome short. You can tell the audience loved it. I loved it as well. So keep doing what you're doing, and hope to see you again in the future here at the Indianapolis International Film Festival.
Thanks.